people that have been hurt. Amy Beal, remember the story I told you about Amy Beal? She went over there to help for voter registration, get the black people to vote. People didn't know that she was on their side, and they stoned and killed her. Her murderers stood in court to confess their crimes as part of the reconciliation process. All of them had received, 18 years each? And they saw a couple who was in the back of the courtroom. It was her parents. They thought that they were there to see them hang or convince the courts not to amend their sentences. They were standing there with a picture of their daughter in the back of the court. But to their surprise, Amy's parents wanted to express their forgiveness and reconciliation and requested that the courts grant them amnesty. They believed, this is what love does, right? They believed that this is what Amy would have wanted. They believed that if they forgave these people for killing their own daughter, that these people would change. Isn't that powerful? Mm-hmm. As a result of the 4 men released, 2 of them came back to Amy's parents and asked them to help in restoring their lives. And they did. The 2 men who met with the Beals later reported that the Beals helped them redeem their lives and helped them find again a meaningful purpose for living. Isn't that beautiful? This is what love does. Love believes that if you love somebody, if you put it into action and not just words, guess what? Someone's going to react in a positive way. 2 men came back after killing their daughter, and they asked us, can you help us to restore our lives? These men now are part of the community. They're doing big things out there. Not only that, but they've even made a trip out here to the United States to Amy's house and stayed with the parents. I mean, it's just a beautiful story. You know, that's what love does. Guess what would happen when these guys who have been set free and their lives have been restored, guess what they're going to do when they go back to their community? Guess what they're going to do when something happens to them? Guess what they're going to do when somebody hurts them? They know the imperative of love. That love believes that people can change. Now they're making a difference and impacting their own communities in our world. As for the police officer, the official, Brian Mitchell, he had, 11 death sentences? It was reduced to 30 years. Well, he actually reduced from death, by execution to 30 years, which allowed him to seek amnesty under the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. In 1995, he was placed before the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to confess his crimes of the involvement in the Trust Fee Massacre. And the